enemy that just sits on the floor.
Hi guys!
An nuisance. Another
Today,
that follows your move.
we're just gonna eat noodles. Noodles? Okay. Now I'm just gonna heat it up. And get a fork. Okay, now I just added the hot water. Now it's time to add the ingredients, the spicy stuff. Yeah, this is the spicy one. There's multiple version. I like spicy, so I'm gonna add these guys. First with this guy. Thankfully, I don't need a spork. Time to watch Michael Rivera. I don't know.
Another that follows your movement, and one that flies on the edge of the arena shooting projectiles on you. Sadly, I'm not amazing at modeling, so that the animations for each attack cannot look exactly like the original game, but it still looks fine. If you're wondering, I didn't forget about the acorn attack. It just, we don't talk about that. Everything is set in place to make this 3D version a true remake of Cuphead, but we need to do the boring stuff, which is UI and sound design. Adding all the sound effects was actually easy to do, but the death screen and adding an options menu took the longest. I learned from my last game to add a mouse sensitivity option, or else the game would be just unplayable. There are a few other options in there as well to just give you a better experience. I also needed a game loop, so I remade the menu screen as well as the end screen when you defeat the boss. A couple of quality life changes here and there, and the game was complete. This game will not be available to download or play it, since YouTube did not like it and took down this video. Hopefully this video can screen when you defeat the boss. A couple of quality life changes here and there, and the game was complete. This game will not be available to download or play it, since YouTube did not like it and took down this video. Hopefully this video can stay up with this change. So sadly, you're just gonna have to enjoy this gameplay instead. And if you like this video, consider subscribing. Thanks.
Oh wow, it's very spicy! So this video is just about me eating noodles, cup noodles, in fact, available in the Philippines or somewhere else. Those two stores or something. Oh, this one. Yes. So this video is gonna be uploaded. And no one's gonna get like 10K views. It's gonna get a couple for. Oh my god, there's a couple, just a couple views, like 1, 2, and those guys, and those. Thank you for supporting this one. Don't try it. Do not try it.
In this video, I turned my FPS Cuphead game into a VR experience because everyone said to. Wait, I don't even have a VR headset. $400? Yeah, there's no way. Fine, I'll get it. Now that I have this $400 virtual reality headset, what do I do now?
taste test!
Well, there goes a week of my time. I should probably get started on making this Cuphead game into VR. So I went ahead and opened up a new Unity project, and now what? Thankfully, I found this amazing series by Valem and followed it step by step, which allowed me to have a working character controller. After messing around with the character controller for a bit, I ran into a ton of problems.
I got Coca-Cola!
Shooting or jumping to work how I wanted. For some reason, I could only shoot while holding my other hand, or else it would just shoot endlessly. The jumping on the other hand wouldn't stop the player controller from think what. Yeah, there's no way. Fine, I'll get it. Now that I have this $400 virtual reality headset, what do I do now? Well, there goes a week of my time. I should probably get started on making this Cuphead game into VR. So I went ahead and opened up a new Unity project, and now what? Thankfully, I found this amazing series by Valem and followed it step by step, which allowed me to have a working character controller. After messing around with the character controller for a bit, I ran into a ton of problems. I couldn't get the shooting or jumping to work how I wanted. For some reason, I could only shoot while holding my other hand, or else it would just shoot endlessly. The jumping on the other hand wouldn't stop the player controller from bouncing up and down endlessly once you press the jump button. After a few hours, I was able to fix these problems, and I was now ready to add this controller into the main world. Everything seemed to be working pretty well, and it just felt awesome actually being able to walk around. But what's missing is UI, so there is no health indicator or super meter or even a way to select the level to fight any of the bosses. Making this work and look good for VR came with some struggle. I really didn't like the health and super meter being on your face at all times, so I decided to put it on your left wrist. I decided to work on the main menu and winning screen next, since it was looking really rough in VR. Now everything is VR ready. Let's move on to the flower boss, which gave me the least amount of trouble. I just needed all the enemies to aim towards the VR character instead of the player, and it all works seamlessly. But it's actually so damn terrifying to find the flower in VR, especially when he stretches out at you. The VR game is basically completed. Everything works good enough, and I know you're probably wondering if I added any new bosses, new maps, any type of new content, and the answer to that is yes. Before I tell you what new features I added, this video is actually sponsored by me, so I created a Discord server that you can join to be able to get links to all my games plus future games, and there's also a way to sign up to playtest my games or be in some future videos, so go ahead and join my Discord server.
Not really.
Back to the video. I went
Texture-wise,
see? Boss in the game.
I added a new variant. It doesn't do anything.
For the models. First, I start with
This is a
animating each and
quick
every one of
glance
the
at the
veggies.
mod.
The animations are pretty scuffed, but it gets the job done for the most
Yeah,
part.
and
Next
we
was
have Jeff.
implementing the attacks, which was pretty straightforward. I just didn't add any of the parry abilities since you can't parry in this remake. The potato just shoots a dirt ball straight forward, but that's too easy. So in this 3D version, I make it at least aim towards you. Next was the onion, which worked exactly like the Gatling gun attack from the flower. So I was able to just reuse the code and make teardrops fall instead. Now for the carrot, who has two attacks. One of which is the carrot that follows you, and another that shoots beams out of his third eye. The carrots were easy to implement since I could just use the same code from the green enemies, but this model didn't come with a third eye, so I had to improvise and just make him stick his tongue out instead before he shoots his beam attack. And just like that, the attack patterns are finished, but this map needs a makeover, so let's use Unity's terrain system to use the First, I start with animating each and every one of the veggies. The animations are pretty scuffed, but it gets the job done for the most part. Next was implementing the attacks, which was pretty straightforward. I just didn't add any of the parry abilities since you can't parry in this remake. The potato just shoots a dirt ball straight forward, but that's too easy, so in this 3D version, I make it at least aim towards you. Next was the onion, which worked exactly like the Gatling gun attack from the flower, so I was able to just reuse the code and orange. Now for the carrot, who has two attacks, one of which is the carrot that fires you, and shoots beams out of his third eye. The carrots were easy to implement since I could just use the same code from the green enemies, but this model didn't come with a third eye, so I had to improvise and just make him stick his tongue out instead before he shoots his beam attack. And just like that, the attack patterns are finished, but this map needs a makeover, so let's use Unity's terrain system to make a better map.
And this is what happens if I don't do face cam, no voice. This is how the gameplay works. Because maximum sound effect. No.
There we have it, Root Pack in VR. Sadly, this is basically going to be my last Cuphead video I make either forever or for a while. I've been working on this project since February of this year, and it's time for me to move on to something new. I got some cool ideas planned out for the next couple of videos, so you should probably subscribe, like right now. But making games takes time, so video uploads won't be very frequent. If I do come back to this project, I'll remake the entirety of Isle 1. Thanks for the crazy support from the last video. I was literally at 200 subs, now I'm at 30k. It's surreal. Join my Discord for for updates, sneak peeks, and links to all my games. Now let's go ahead and
Yeah,
launch the
Zippers
VR
High.
game. Dude, I can't wait to play this game. Oh, I'm gonna fall over.
Para marinig mo daw ang tawag namin. Naman o.
Because you know he kind of had it coming, and we're going straight over to the room pad where we're going to start our first boss fight. Now right away you see that the models and the terrain just all looks amazing, and our general strategy for this fight is just moving over to the left. Usually you would have to jump over all of these pallets, but since we're now in a 3D environment, we just kind of don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it doesn't help with the potatoes, but it's also a really easy boss even when we are in 2D, so just making it 3D makes it easier. And now after that, we're also going to use one of our EXs because of course we've been filling up our carbs, and eventually he's going to get taken down so we can start focusing on the onion. Now for this guy, right away we're going to want to use 2 EXs, and he's going to be using his crying attack, which is actually really hard to dodge in this version, because if we want to dodge it, we would have to look up, and obviously that would take extra time, so I kind of just keep moving to the left in hopes that I don't get hit by anything, which surprisingly is kind of working out pretty well for me. But yeah, the onion is all about just focusing.
Bro, we have Michael Jackson in a big gargantuan.
Like last vegetable, before we finally make it to the carrot, which
Is it called Big Gargantuan?
out of the bunch, especially in 3D. So you'll see, or at least you can kind of see, there are little carrots that are coming after me.
Okay, that's just not.
Follow me, they pretty much never go. Unless I do like some reaction, which I did right there. That's a lot of damage to the carrot. Everything around it. And now we can finally finish this guy off. That's what we're trying to knock out. And now I can go to the carrots as I kind of just feel like it. So there we go. That's our first boss. Now we can go ahead and guess where all the bosses have done it. And of course, we got
This guy is the tall nut guy's invincible. So whenever you see this, he's never gonna die. Oh my god, he's still the mask. It's just a regular zombie. Oh my god. The walnut, the metal nut. Yes, I said it right. Metal nut. Zombie doesn't move because the Michael Jackson zombie, aka the dancing zombie. Well, I don't know why they removed it. It's eating, so it doesn't look. Oh god, they were gonna mess up with something. Except for that, now I don't have any power ups. So there's Stampede. No! Dream is speedrunning! Oh, they're so dead! That's just how you survive a nuclear bomb. No, not more Taro zombies!
We can use another EX, he's gonna use another boomerang, but judging solely by his health bar, we should be super close to finishing him off. And there we go, that's our record, 353. Subscribe if you enjoyed, bye.
I'm not, wait, I can hypnotize it because this. What's this?
Every gumball speedrun, starting with Schoolhouse Rush. In this game, Principal Brown needs our help because the school is flooding, and we agree because Gumball wants to impress Penny. Now, after a short description of the rules, we'll be able to start our speedrun, and right away you can see that this is going to be a platformer, but you also have to use Darwin constantly. He's going to be helpful with giving us super jumps, taking care of boxes, as we do the regular platforming, like this one where we're going all the way up so we can get this karate outfit. That's going to make us go faster, and it's also going to make us invincible, so we don't have to worry about touching any of the enemies like Carmen. Well, I guess Carmen isn't an enemy, they just hurt if we touch them. But anyways, we're just gonna keep going by, dodging the Carmens, and there are so many in this school. I don't know if
Cactus Pierce.
What exactly is going on with that, but hey, we can make it all the way over here, and we're pretty much at the end of the first level, which is where we're going to have to face off
so
against
Cactus gonna be good, but how does it fare against how does it fare against invincible zombies? Or should I say one invincible zombie?
There we go, that's level 1 done. I don't really know why
except for Hypno's
they're given we're trying to save the school, but whatever.
Yeah, that's their weakness.
Which is going to be the swimming level. Now in this one, I constantly want to press the jump button, which is
toughness.
Invincible. Faster, but it does make
it just says invincible.
A little bit harder.
Straight up just says invincible.
That's going to make it so I have 1 hit of invulnerability.
MJ Nut is invincible.
With all these obstacles like the computers that are trying to electrocute us.
No.
We should have gotten someone a bit
except
more
for Jonathan,
professional to save the school. But hey, we're gonna be able to do it. We got ourselves and Darwin.
Yeah, so Botany is gonna crazy.
I don't know where he went right there, but now we're coming up.
Yeah, Conehead zombie. Conehead featured a zombie. Yeah, I wonder where that comes from.
Once you can spam jump to swim faster, it's fine. I am getting hit a lot though. I really do not want to die in this level. We're gonna open that up, and then in level 2, our boss fight is gonna be against Darwin. I don't know why, but Darwin is trying to hit us with a fork, and we have to use that instead to save all the students. Which, are we really saving them? Because it more feels like they're going to die. But that also doesn't seem like my problem. Basically, we just have to aim Darwin.
Just change to the horde version. You know the horde? Like the zombie horde? They changed, there's another music about that. It changes smoothly to the horde music type. Nah, join my team. Yes! Look up on the other side. Yeah, you're screwed, baby.
The last one hurt the underwater, so maybe not.
I should have brought us the kills.
Using super jumps for us as well, so there's a lot of people out here. They're all trying to support me, I do appreciate it. But I just want to make it as far as possible, and I don't want to use my...
I'm watching a video. Wow, I'm recording a video, that's crazy.
As it comes in boost, it just lets
I'm watching
There we go, I was able to use it
PZ with a what?
So now we can pretty much finish out the rest of this level. We also get Alan here, and Alan's going to be the lip that helps us move across areas. And finally,
join my team. Join the force.
Hector is. Now Hector is going to try to hit these red balls at us, so we have to aim them towards this.
Good trick,
I cannot think of the name for this, but whatever fountain holds water. And we want to make sure that he hits inside. He's going to get insane with that, but that's going to be
whatever. Boom, and then I see the zombie come on.
Which is going to put us in first place on the speedrun.com.
Okay, I kind of see it. Why does hypnotize zombies eat the hypnosis? That's the interesting part.
So it's up to Anais to save them. Now we start the speedrun.
Okay, how many cactus does it take to take down the invincible? It takes unlimited because he has he's invincible. He's a 100 now, 1 million got helmet
So like right
Helmet,
here, we have the
helmet
stackers behind the
cartel.
game,
They
so
make
that
this
Darwin
fast
can go
shooting.
and Carmen, he'll go straight
Like,
towards
it's like-
Gumball, and then they'll knock into each other.
like that.
The third
Just
level
like
is
that.
going to introduce springs. We can use this multiple times. First of all, we use it for Gumball,
Yeah.
and then we'll place it over by Darwin so we can also use the spring, and then there they go.
Oh my god, how many bolts are you taking?
Dirty socks.
So it
So
takes some
place this
jungle.
sock in front of Gumball, which is going to make him want to go the opposite direction. Place it in front of him one more time, and then there they go.
Yeah.
Again, easiest
I
thing
should've
in life.
used
For
this.
this one, we have to use a couple of
Oh no,
things.
no, 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 you can squish my turrets up.
Isn't able to fall
Oh yeah, and there's
far.
different versions. So
Gumball's gonna
see,
get hurt. We
that's
don't
the
want
regular
that.
one that
Then we're gonna
spawns
set up
in.
a situation where Darwin's going to be able
Get
to climb this
confused.
hill, and then also get on the spring. This
Never.
is right with Carmen. I don't know why Carmen can't be more mindful
Oh, yeah, that's-
of her
oh, yeah.
surroundings. Whatever.
Oh yeah, you
Then
see
this
here,
one, it's
I
like,
didn't
can you
replace
figure
the
this one
wall
out?
nut,
Yes,
metal
game,
nut.
it's not that hard. I guess, to be fair, it's probably made for people a lot younger than I am. But whatever. What I'm going to do is place these
Why
buttons,
can I
and
not
we're going to
click
set it
the-
up in a situation where Darwin's going to be able to climb this hill, and then also get on the spring, so he goes
Oh,
right
we're
over
also
Carmen.
just-
I don't know why Carmen can't just be more mindful of her surroundings.
See, look,
Whatever.
see, I didn't
That's
replace
life.
them.
And this one, it's like, can you figure this one
It's
out?
just a bit
Yes,
of-
game, it's not that hard. I guess,
Well,
to be fair, it's probably made
see?
for people a lot younger than I
It
am.
used to be
Whatever.
replaced by that wall.
It
used to be replaced. Now it's-
I'm gonna go right over it.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure that Darwin's able to move by. So we'll let him go into that other pit. Then we'll
Shoot!
put boxes up in a
There's a
situation
cat in my
where
house.
Gumball's able to jump
There's a
up.
snake in
Then
my
place
boot.
this box over here so Gumball won't be able to fall too far before finally they go and hit each other again. Now level 7 is the gigantic gap that they're going to have to cross. So I'm gonna
Oh my
set up
god,
the
oh my
box
god, oh my
later
god.
And then set up this spring
It's
so
halfway-
Gumball jumps
it's-
right
it's
into
halfway
there. I
empty.
can set up the spring again. And yeah, basically in this level, we just have to move the spring a lot. Then I want to set up this box for me so I'm able to make this jump before putting the spring right in front of Gumball. So once he turns around,
See?
he's going to be able to jump on it and make his way over to Darwin. Then in level 8,
So-
we now have laundry baskets. These are helpful because they make sure that the two won't have a gigantic fall. But we only
So,
have one
yeah.
in this level, so we have to first use it on Darwin
So,
before then taking
I'm
it
trying
over
to finish the
Gumball,
level
which
before I
I actually
drink
messed
the
up
whole
there,
thing.
but it surprisingly worked. Yeah, there is a
There's
little
still
bit
some
of, like,
noodles here.
inside once they fall down, and you can still get them to knock into each other, where I finished the laundry basket, but I guess that's a little bit faster. Anyways, if you wanted to see some better laundry basket action, take a look right here. We're going to use it for Gumball multiple times. I won't use it
Do not target it! Never, never.
and that's because I have to use the spring.
Yes! It's on my team!
So
No!
Carmen, instead,
Yes!
Yes,
target it, target it.
First of all,
Let him spawn the me at the dead! Yeah!
we're going to take that spring into
I almost did the middle
place the
finger.
second spring up here before getting this.
I like how this
place that right in front of Gumball.
Oh, that's the benefit.
Then we want to take this other box because the
Oh,
ball is going
there's
to
a
be big
war
for
here.
Darwin, so we need to place
Hypno-
both boxes
Hypno
right there.
pulled
He's
his
just
basic
enjoying
kernel
himself
over the
going back
Hypno
and forth.
shroom.
I feel like that
It
was
attacks
being
the zombies here, so I could make them hypnotize. But they cost more, they cost more. They hypnotize
really like me for
zombies.
some reason. So when I go over there, she'll move away from me. Kind
Look at that.
you know what?
You know that one video with the
This one is
Hypno
actually a really
plants mod?
simple level. All we have to do is
Oh,
place
no.
both of these springs right in front of
search the
Gumball,
video.
and yeah, he jumps up one, he jumps up the other, and they knock into each other. Then this one we get regular mops, and these are going to be able to help us cross big gaps. So I want to set this up in a way so they will knock into each other as efficiently as possible, where we only have to use one box placement. Darwin's going
Look,
to go
see,
right
there's the
after
mod,
Gumball,
there's
hit
the
each
mod.
other easy. Then in
And it's
level
made by
14, we now have this rabid dog, and we really
girl
don't want
or
Gumball
guy.
Darwin to hit the rabid dog. So we have
Oh yeah, the
to
maker of
basket
Hypno,
along with the mouse, and we
Hypno
can
plans.
basket both
And we
these
have
two
Doom
idiots before
Shroom
hitting each other
plans.
right in front of the dog. Now in level 15,
So I didn't borrow it, I just made it my own.
And this dog
Oh yeah, the butter was replaced.
We had that for a while. We don't really have to
How
worry about
could
it.
they?
And we use this time to set up literally everything.
Oh yeah, so
Have that mop right there. And first of all, we need to use Gumball.
can we even tell which one has any? All we can tell is bomb.
Finally, they get into the same
don't
place
even
and hit each other. Then in level 16, this one's interesting because there's a lot of stuff we have to worry about, like Masami. We have
Oh
to
my
worry
God,
about the dirty
what is
socks, the
here?
mops, the laundry basket. There's
Because we have
just
to
so
do
much. but I have
PVZ tools! The new tooling tool, tutorial tool!
Just place that laundry basket beneath
That is
Gumball, and he's going to be able to be in that pit. Then we have to set up Darwin so Masami won't move him across. We set the laundry basket right there, and it's only a matter of time before they knock into each other and we get another level done. Now in level 17, this one's going to introduce Alan, and he's nice because he allows the characters to get lifted up, and we don't have to use any boxes or anything like that. So all I have to do is make sure everything else is safe, and that level is done easy peasy. Now in level 18, there's a mixture of a couple things, but to be honest, it's not too bad of a one. We gotta make sure we have the dirty socks so Darwin won't go all the way up, and then we have to time this mop placement.
Oh my god,
so
spicy
Darwin, and he's able to stay up here while Alan is going to slowly go back down, and they can both go and hit each other. Now in level 19, there's a lot of stuff this level gives you, but you don't have to use it at all. All we really have to do is place different objects that spring in the box.
I thought you could see it.
By each other. Sometimes it gives you a ton of stuff. You just need it. Then in level 20, there are
oh my god, there's still
dogs,
left here. There's only a few.
Kind of
I'm gonna drink it at the end, but we need to gather all zombies.
So they're not going to be
or this match will be impossible.
That could have hit Gumball.
Oh yeah, Flag zombie.
21, where there's a lot of stuff we have to do for this one. I guess there's not too many objects, but we have to use the limited amount of objects we have to do a lot of different things. Like using that box right there so we can carry the spray level up, get another box, and all we're going to need are those 2 boxes. Because now
Hypno Shield just hypnotizes them.
Right there, the dog has
so we don't have to worry. How many bullets does this guy get?
So they can hit each other, and none of them are going to have gigantic
invincible. Yeah, so many more.
First of all, I want to make
sure these guys that are invincible too. This is me, I represent
before waiting for Darwin,
the Michael Jackson.
Also do a gigantic ball.
There we go, have no plans, and I say.
And then we place it right there just for Darwin. And now, like usual, they will knock into each other, and that would be.
Oh my god, this guy's blink. I'm trying to see this before ending that kill. Oh my god, it's the same thing.
No matter what we do, is going to have to run into it. Now we want to use the spring one more time to get this box.
It's the same situation. I have to gather all zombies.
So I placed a couple of boxes, make sure that
let's just skip a few. Oh my god. I should have done that. There's like 50 million zombies here.
Boxes, and then we place it right there just for Darwin. And now, like usual, they will knock into each other, and that would be.
No! They killed it! Oh, let me.
Have kind of a specific jump where I sometimes miss
oh my god, damn! Oh my god, no. There we go. Oh no, the hero plants. Oh my god, why is it plants? There's only one. No! No, I'm using. No. There's no reason there. Oh my god!
And prepare right here just like usual with my mom. So that way.
Oh my god!
He's gonna jump on top of the box.
Oh my god, that was no!
And slowly but surely make his way right over the Gumball.
No! Stop!
But if he gets between boxes, he's not so we want to use that to move the Gumball over. So the grab and for Darwin, he just has
oh my god, this is gonna knock some magic off. It wasn't so magic on the first one, but
gigantic jump, take the dirty sock, and make sure that Gumball is going to hit hard. Then it's simple, just like
now we have these ugly.
All we have to do is pretty much just set up 2 mobs, and yeah, that's the entire level done. Got a level of simple one. It's really good for my sanity because this speedrun's kind of scary at parts. Now this one, we want to set up that box right there, so the spring's going to be able to get us enough light, and then we can get this launcher basket because they are very far away from each other, and we need to set this up in a very good way. First of all, we go
this match is on full god.
And take this spring, so he's also going to be able to jump over to that one. Now, of course, only one more spring jump. We have to place it in a completely specific area, so he'll land in the laundry basket, and then they'll hit each other. Then at level 27, we have Masami again, and we want to make sure that we break the whole.
Is it even possible? Yeah, it's possible.
I don't want to fall down, okay, let's not do that. I also want to use this other box, so we'll block off Gumball later, before we're just letting it go. Gumball, as you can see, is going to be able to knock off there. I can stop him on the mop, and then use this box to make sure we break his wall, and they just hit each other like normal. Then at level 28, we have both Alan and Masami. So first of all, I want to set up this laundry basket and Darwin a little bit. So what's going to happen with that is Darwin's going to be able to move to the left with Alan.
Oh my god, that's a
kill him. Then you can go right over there.
I don't have to use PPC tools.
Laundry basket right over there. We can then stop him, move the Sami back over.
Yes, that's my guy, that's my guy, that's my guy, that's my guy.
And it's laundry basket. Now finally, I want to make sure that Gumball's not
Eat it.
gonna die. So there we go. Now level 29. Here's another few things.
Jerry the bottom.
Another one of those levels where it looks really complicated, but to be honest, it's not really once you know the solution. Because what we have to do is set up the laundry basket, make sure that Gumball isn't gonna fall
No,
to death.
he ate it.
Then pretty much just up to
How could
Darwin. He
you?
has to go all the way over to Alan. Use Alan to go upwards, and then that's going to put him in a space where he can now use Masami. Now for that, we want to stop him, back Masami, and all we have to do is walk and make it over to Gumball. Now, level 30 is another spring level.
Not
One
this,
of the
okay, okay,
in the
this
laundry
one's the
basket,
same
because
stuff,
that's
it's the same
Gumball has a very large job incredible. And then we also want to take this box, and we're going to use this box to do some not so
Oh, there's two shooters here.
Look, he's trying to eat my boys. I gotta do what I gotta do. Finally, we can then take the
Why don't we
basket
shoot this?
over to Darwin. He's
No
going to
plans,
drop
no
down like
plans.
crazy, and I'm not even gonna
My
play
son,
the
he's
ball
success.
because they're gonna hit each other before we have to worry about that. Now we only have 3 levels left, and this is one where it's supposed to be a gigantic solution, but it's not easy. All we have to do is that, and now they're pretty much safe.
God, oh my God.
30 side away,
Oh
break
my
one more time, and yeah, we just use that. Now level 30.
Oh my God, my undies are like
I have lost
just
so
spot
many
on, just like
single
straight
level,
up,
and that's
just like
because there are so many things to keep track of, all these boxes and moving parts that you have to deal with. But first of all, I want to be able to make sure that I can deal with the whole stall. So I set up the mop as well as these 2 boxes right there, and that's going to make it so that Gumball can go right down there. Then next of all, I want to make sure that Gumball stays in that area, so I need to use those boxes to block him off, make it so he's away. But then you also have to make sure that Darwin isn't going to fall out. So we have to take this mop all the way over to him to get rid of that gap, and so now he can move
Oh my
across
God,
there.
there's still left.
There's still the problem of Gumball, so we're going to move that box over to there, and also move Masami so she can help with Darwin. And then finally, they're both going to be in their perfect positions. You'll see that they both survive. All I have to do is make sure I move this box over for Darwin, and he's going to go all the way over here. He will have a fall, but thankfully Gumball's going to knock into him before he can feel the pain, so that's going to finish out this level. And that means it's now time for the last level of the game. And this is another one where I just cheese the solution. I want to place 2 boxes right in front of Gumball, and then I want to place this mop in front of Darwin. After that, we go right at Carmen, and we're going to place 1 box right there, but before anything else, we want to use our whistle and then move these boxes as soon as Gumball is turned the other way. This is going to break his fall and also make sure he doesn't hit Carmen, and just before Darwin feels the pain, they knock into each other, and there we go. That's our time, 16:06, which is going to be a world record because no one has ever done this speedrun before.
Yes!
Next up is Remote Foo, and this is going to be the fighting game. Well, I mean, it's kind of a fighting game. In the Watterson household, everyone is going to be fighting over the remote, and for this speedrun, we